So this is gonna be our living quarters.
Yeah.
Six months later.
What's up? Welcome to my crib. Well, our crib, so.
Let me give you a tour of our home.
In the world is
Carmen VanDiego.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Gotcha. I thought it was just me, but nah, I'm here with my wife,
I'm Nikki.
and my name is Emmaus.
Yeah, we're the Ferdinands. And this is our baby, Carmen VanDiego. It's our home. It's our 159-inch wheelbase Dodge Promaster 2019. And it's our home for the next year as we're doing a honeymoon 50-state tour.
Yeah, and you guys are about to see our van tour, but there's only two of us here, so we wanted to actually introduce ourselves together because, you know, we have to do this one at a time. So check it out. Stay tuned. Well, first, before y'all actually come in, let me do something real quick. Let me show y'all what my beautiful wife set up for us right here. This is our little foyer area. As you can see, this is one of my favorite centerpieces in there, right there. You know, we just got married, so this is kind of like a...
Just reminders, love reminders, because we're on a honeymoon. So it's a honeymoon van. So you gotta see this right when you come in. So this is a rose from our first actual Valentine's Day. These are cards that people gave us. This is our wedding day. Yeah. So come on in and I'm gonna give you the grand tour. The kitchen.
I like to cook. Let me rewind. When I'm dreaming, I like to cook. But in real life, my wife likes to use this area right here as she's cutting up the dishes and we're cutting up the food and making things spicy in here.
Dining room slash prep table slash office.
We have a chair that actually swivels,
Hello there.
and I just kind of sit here with my laptop. So just imagine right here, sitting down, and as I take a view of the water, right? So, you know, it's always beautiful, the views that we have.
So right here, you're going to see our amazing kitchen. I'm making some afternoon tea for us right here. And yeah, this is our sink. This is a deep sink so that we're able to go in here and wash dishes.
You know, the cool thing, we have this little magnet strip right here that you can actually see these different knives, little forks and everything. You know, this cool little roller piece right here. You know, we've attached it right there so we can have our tissue. Got to stay healthy, right? You know, with the fruits.
Do eat our fruit and veggies in the morning. Avocado is technically a fruit. So our fruit and our fruit in the mornings, okay? So come on in, let me show you the rest. Ugh, these bugs are attacking me. Here is our mini little coffee table slash breakfast nook. So I'm gonna take you over here to Tiki Head. His name is Bob. We can have our little tea, our little snacks, our little holder, and that's also the third seat. So come on in, ride with us because you got a seat, okay? You don't need seatbelts, all right. We got arms that go like this to stop you from going out the window. Over here, you're going to see our pantry, and this is the master pantry. This is our lovely cutting board that came to us from our cousin Natasha.
Our wedding gift, all right, you can see established June 24th, 2020, the Ferdinands. You know, this is one of my favorite parts. You know, we kind of, it's actually a cutting board, but we kind of adjusted it and, you know, made it into like the door opener, right? So now, as you can check out, we keep our plates, couple other spices in here.
We never cook, I'll just be honest. We eat out almost every day, so it's probably gonna be here at the end, to be quite frank. Ugh, yeah, it's a bug.
Shoot fly, don't bother me.
This is our spice cabinet. Over here's cabinet. Our homemade little spice jars that are magnetic. And I'm gonna tell you, we drive a little crazy, and they have stood the test of time.
I just been in this place before, higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go.
Welcome to the refrigerator, all right? You know, you gotta have the champagne, you know, and not just any champagne. You gotta have the top of the line, all right? Just check out that label right there real quick, okay? And then of course you gotta have your water. we got whatever we need for the shakes, all right? Because I like making shakes in the morning.
Yeah. So we have our 40-gallon water tank. So this is where we get all of our water. We put it in through the side over there, and it fills up here. And this is what feeds this sink and our shower.
The way that this sink works is that the water actually goes down to this little gallon right here that we have, this little container, and it stores up a good amount of water. I think it's about maybe 2 gallons, I believe. You know, I might be wrong, so you know, you'll see it in a second because we're gonna drop that link for you guys. But yeah, it pretty much goes down here. It fills up with water, and every 2-3 days we just pretty much pour it out, which is pretty cool, pretty simple. It detaches very easily by just kind of pulling onto this little button. We have a little switch that we could just kind of press, turn, and it clears out our gray water tank, right? So it's actually right on the other side, but you can kind of take a quick peek. But yeah, it's pretty simple. We go down there every once in a while, quick switch, and the gray water tank is empty.
These are all cabineted and covered by moi. And this is just where we keep all our pots, pans, you know, the stuff that dreams are made out of.
Under this kitchen, we got some other cabinets, and the cool thing about this is that we keep all of just like, you know, trash bags and cleaning supplies and all that kind of stuff. And then the same thing with our shower. Check out the tile. You know, we kind of did the whole little backsplash thing that matches up with the kitchen backsplash. If you can see it over here too, right over here where the kitchen is. So it kind of matches up, so it's pretty cool. So now, the cool thing about this is that not only that we use it for the shower, we also use it as our bathroom for the toilet as well. This is a compost toilet, and I can tell you right now, it's actually not as bad as I thought it was gonna be when I first kind of envisioned it, right? But the cool thing is, it doesn't smell. You know, it doesn't smell. That's the cool part.
We have our eucalyptus, we have our hot water shower, we got a little light up in here, just in case you need some. We get to close this little baby.
Eleven minutes later.
Scrub-a-dub-dub, all clean. Okay, follow me back. Oh no.
Just quickly look at this little area right here with all of our little switches. So we have our dimmer light. So first, look, take a look. We could turn it on and off. The cool part, it kind of dims up and down. I've been really trying, baby. Which is cool. So it saves us energy. If you want to have it high, if you want to have it low, like this one right here too. You can see it. Just turned it down a little bit, turned it back up, turned it off, and this is probably the most important switch right here, this cell booster. Man, this thing can save my life, because you know, all of we do a lot of business, and it's usually in the van, and sometimes when that Wi-Fi is getting a little low, you gotta click it up, right? So that you get some more service right there. And then the water pump, which pretty much pumps the water when we need it, and the coolant pump, which keeps the heat kind of going on in the van. And this little switch right here actually is our inverter, which actually just kind of lets us know what's going on with the car, with the energy and all of that kind of stuff, and allows us to use our 12-volt system right here, which is pretty cool. So now I'm gonna turn that off, but this right here is like our lifeline. As you guys can see, it says 63, and that's pretty much how many hours we have left running the car as we're running it right now. I think we have like one fan, the refrigerator, and a couple of little things. The cool thing, this thing is live, right? So like, for example, if I turn the water pump on, and maybe like say the cell booster, and I turn all these lights on and all that kind of stuff, this would actually, you see right now, it's starting to decrease, right? Because it's basically telling us if we keep the car running with all the power that we're currently running, then this is the amount of hours that we have left, right? So as we turn it off and do certain things, it'll go back up, right? So this thing is live, which is pretty cool. I love it, right?
So this right here is where we can congregate with each other. We can chill. We can watch movies, which is really cool. Pull our projector down, you know, all of that. Then when we get tired, we just put this into a bed.
If you don't want to make it a full bed, you can kind of just vibe out, chill right here. You can kind of put these pillows back. Check this out. You feeling me? You can vibe, check out the view, you know, just kind of whichever way you want. You see, and I'm 6'1", and I can stretch across, just kind of chill, relax, wake up, go back to sleep, you know, take glasses off, just get comfy. Now, check me out. Let's see what's this one right here. Relax, feel me?
And it sleeps 4 people. How do we know? We know. This is our hat area over here, our hat boutique. Now I'm gonna show you the spa, okay? You didn't know we had a spa in here in our mansion. I know. Here it is over here. This is our spa that we keep all of our hair. So this is our hair salon right here. This is our body spa with all of our oils.
We call it the top closets, okay? And then this is where we keep all of our like toiletries and, you know, hair products and all kinds of different things, right? But we kind of just, you know, we bought these little containers to kind of keep things in place. Like I said, when we drive, it gets crazy. So you got to make sure you have everything put together to withstand the shaking of the car.
Then over here in this corner of the mansion is our library. So come into the library. Yes, a plethora of books, a plethora. And so we have all of our books. I mean, lots of them. All of our really important documentation, that's all in there. Now, let me show you also the medicine cabinet up in here. This is our medicine room, our pharmacy. We have a pharmacy in our mansion, and so this is going to be spa part 2, and then all of our, you know, our doctor is in here. This is our favorite doctor right here. Who's share me? Okay. Close that on up. Now over here we're gonna show you the multimedia room / game room of the mansion, and that's all this right here. So all of our electronics are in here, all of our cameras, our drones. Now back here we're going to go into the master his and her bedroom closets, the master closet. So I want you to get, it's a lot, so make sure you pan. Okay, so we have over here his side of the closet.
You know, a couple of pants, some shirts, and all of that kind of stuff. And you know, my wife kind of has her things a little bit probably more organized, you know, little sections and different little bags.
So this is my swimwear section. I made sure that I made it nice and clear so that it was easy to see. Now this second part of my closet is going to be actually engraved. Okay, this is my dress section. I have athletic wear, I have shirts, all engraved, all sectioned, California closets.
So we actually got more stuff. I know a lot of y'all was like, what, that's it? But we actually, and this to me was amazing, right? Guys, these pillows, instead of using them as just pillows, we've used it for multi-purposes, all right? So we took out all the things inside of it, and I'm gonna just do maybe one pillow for you guys, and check this out. Man, to me, this was amazing right here. When we discovered this little process and we could put coats and different shirts and clothes and all kinds of stuff in this, I said, man, that changed my life, right? Because in this small space, you gotta find ways to use things for multiple purposes, all right?
We have our batteries, so 300 amp hour batteries. Perfect. This is what runs our entire vehicle.
And they basically have 100 amp hours, and just to kind of keep it very simple for you guys, with the batteries and the solar panel, you get about 4 to 5 days of energy if we just kind of stood in one place and didn't start up the car and just kind of hanging out. So that's pretty cool. That's enough for us because we pretty much stay in cities for like 4 to 5 days, and then we might head out to another area, and by the time we drive, it recharges the car. So that's pretty cool.
Right here, shore power. So everybody asks, how are you able to run this and be off grid? So we have a solar panel up front, up top, but then we also have shore power, which we can plug up if we're staying in somebody's driveway. Don't be afraid to invite us, okay? But if you guys have a big extension cord, or we have one, we can plug it in right here to a house or any type of electrical hookup. And then also it charges when we drive. Our alternator charges. We have 300 amp lithium batteries, so it gets charged by our alternator every time we drive as well. So kind of cool.
But guys, when it gets cold, all right, you know, and I know you want to, what do we do? First of all, check out, you know, we got some throw little blankets right here. But the cool thing is, we actually have a heater for the van as well, all right? So this little thing right here kicks out a lot of heat, right? Like, that's one of my concerns when we first got in the van, because it was a little cold. I was like, how are we gonna live in the van when it's cold, all right?
I'm so cold that I'm shivering.
I'm so cold that I can use my nose drippings as a pair of chopsticks.
When you have one place that you're working with 2 people, you want your own little area. So this is one of the areas that I like to come to and paint or work or whatever. So I'll just be on my laptop, or I'll paint, or I'll just be sitting out here. Pull these out. Have my chair, watching, put some plants out here to get the sun. Freedom!
Oh yeah, this is pretty cool too, guys. Look at these little things that we built. So we can hang different things up, which is kind of cool. I'm gonna take this down for right now and just kind of lay it on the side over here. Put this one on the far end for y'all. And check this out. Get ready right here. Shout out to my cousin to help me. I mean, Derek, appreciate you. Built me a whole little pull-up bar right here. Okay, check it out. If y'all can see that up there, right there. And literally, very simple. If I want to get a little view, I can't do it this way, honestly, but this is how I do get my abs together, all right? You kind of hold it right there. Yeah. So that's kind of cool too. So you guys got a full little gym right here. Come join, work out, have fun.
And also when we have our outdoor shower, we can put our soap and things here. We hook it up right here. Yeah. Okay.
You than me, gentlemen.
Now let me show you how to put our dining room together. How to convert this into a dining room / office. Woo! So now, yeah, this is our little home table where I can have my tea. Pass me some tea, babes. Alright, so up here you see that we have our floodlights. So when we come through, we look like we're about to be a monster truck, okay? The way that we flash those lights. I love it. Then we have another large vented window. It's tinted so that really you can't see inside. If you look right here, you can't see anything once it's closed. So get a little bit of fresh air. We also have this ledge that you can step up. It makes it a lot easier for when the sliding door is here. Get up, get down. It's really cool.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the front cab where, you know, we do most of the driving. As you guys can see, got the steering wheel. This is pretty much where I spend a lot of the time. You know, the wife kind of tries to help out whenever she can, but most of the time she's sleeping. You know, she get her beauty rest. So, you know, I can't hate. You know, she got to get that beauty rest. But ladies, I'm gonna let y'all know it's unfair. You gotta help out. You gotta help out every once in a while. So when she see this video, babe, help a brother out. Got a cool little appreciation box. So, you know, whenever we do something that we want to show love, we just kind of throw it up in there. Over here, we got games that we play while we're driving, while we're on the road, which is pretty cool.
This was given to us by our parents to ride. This was by a church, and they gave it to us to let us remember that this battle is not yours, no. Banging on the devil.
You know, I got my Milk the Ice, which is a book that I released, my business card. So, cop the book, and then when I run across people on the road, I pass out the card, let them know what it is, you know, because at the end of the day, we got to make money as we drive, and My book talks about how to be financially free. 9 different ways to make income. Don't necessarily have to work a job necessarily and have to be in one location. You could be anywhere around the world. And that's how we're able to tour the US and bring in some income, all right? So melt the ice. That's all I...
Okay, so we got this sled from Home Depot. It was already pre-weather treated, pre-stayed. It's really lightweight because that's something that you want to think about when you're putting anything in your van, is the amount of weight that the wheels and the frame can hold. So these are really lightweight. We love it. They kind of feel like plastic. And here is our second max air fan. So we actually have it pre-wired for AC because AC, we opted not to have it for one reason, because it drinks a lot of battery. And when you're in van life, battery life is it, okay? That's what you always try to throw on. And we've honestly been in Florida for 4 months and it hasn't been that hot. We put it on, we have, it creates a wind tunnel and it's a nice, really nice breeze. Plus, adding an AC is a little expensive, okay? So those reasons, you might want to consider just getting max air fans. They work great. But if it gets really hot or in the desert, we can always add it because we're pre-wired.
So we're in the back of the van and we have my favorite part, the bikes, all right? This is how we get some workouts in, have some adventure, ride through the towns, right? All over the city. And, you know, we had to choose between installing like a hitch where we could attach the bike racks. But then I was thinking, you know, we're probably not gonna be able to open the back doors unless we kind of take the bikes off and everything like that. So we decided to actually get this ladder, and the bikes, it has a bar right here with these clips. And if you can see here, the bikes actually has these straps that actually go to it. So we actually have 2 bikes on here. So we have my bike right here in the back, Nicole's bike in the front, and these little hatches right here kind of just hold it, these latches. You can literally pull them up like this so that it kind of gets loose. We lock them right here. So we got it going through my wheels and the actual ladder itself, you know, so this way it gives us some, you know, protection so nobody can literally just yank off our bikes by pulling the straps. And it has a key here too for some safety. The cool part about it is that we can actually open the door. You see, we can just open the door whenever we want. And anytime we want to climb to the 2nd floor, we just take the bikes off and go to the 2nd floor. I made it, I survived. All right, guys, so I'm gonna just pretty much end it off with just shouting out the people that actually helped us convert this van. Because guys, look, we didn't do this ourselves. We definitely got help and assistance. So we're gonna shout out Off-Grid Adventure Vans in Maryland. Okay, I know you guys could probably see that right there. And you know, it was God sent because, you know, we knew we wanted to get a camper van. It turned out beautiful, right? We love it. As you guys can see, we get to pull up in different places, get views of the water, take a look at yachts, and just kind of hang out and have fun as we travel the world. It's time for us to catch the sunset.
Sayonara.
Bye.